So dear friends, here's another little example of a basket. I found this little pumpkin basket years ago in Michael's, I believe it was one of those kinds of stores that has a lot of seasonal things, baskets especially, and I just fell in love with it, and I just knew that it would come in handy for many seasonal little stories, and it has. And so here's another one using another basket to tell a story. One autumn day, a little mouse was walking and felt the cold winds blow. Little Mouse was looking for a house. That little mouse saw something that looked like it could be a good house. So, smart little mouse started to nibble a big hole inside for a door. And he nibbled and he nibbled. Oh, nibbled and he nibbled until he had made a big enough hole to make a door. And inside there was no more nibbling to do, and he nibbled and nibbled and nibbled right up to the tippy top of his little house. And sure enough, the little mouse had found a wonderful, wonderful house for himself, with a big room inside, plenty to eat, and a view of a beautiful meadow. Little Mouse was pleased. Oh, and the wind began to blow again, so he tucked himself right down inside his new little house. And the wind blew the top tight. Before you know it, Little Mouse not only had found his house, but he had curled up and fallen asleep. So of course this little deer basket has a top that opens, and it is a little basket, and there's a little mouse inside. And so what I had were two mice. And this one nibbled the hole inside, and then this one was already inside with a little dowel on it, as you can see, that I moved from behind, so I could control him without actually having to have my fingers on him. And for the children, this is just too magical. It's just a sweet little story to do outside and you know, in an autumn day in a meadow with leaves around, or even at a special seasonal meal time or snack time where you could just pull this up and just like that tell that little story. So these are magic makers. So I hope you like this little story about Missy Mouse and the little pumpkin basket house. Carry on down below. Please introduce yourselves, and then go on to the other lessons below. But do introduce yourself. It's so nice to know each other, and very often people who know each other from long ago and they reconnect. So do tell us a little bit about where you live, if you're a teacher or a parent, what ages your children are, and what you hope to get out of this little course. This is an inspiration course. We're not making puppets. This is just to spark your heart. See you in the next lesson.